The Nintendo World Championships was one of the first ever official competitive gaming tournaments, and Nintendo being Nintendo, they went all out.
Live from Universal Studios Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Terry Lee Torres.
Amongst live music, game reveals and events, the main thing people came for was the competition. Contestants played a special Nintendo World Championship event cartridge for the Nintendo Entertainment System. The cartridge contains 3 custom minigames based upon the popular games Super Mario Bros., Rad Racer, and Tetris. The game starts and you're presented with this beautiful splash screen. After pressing start on the second controller, interestingly, you're straight into the action. Super Mario Bros. Is first and the objective is to collect 50 coins as quickly as possible. After the last coin is collected, Rad Racer starts, and the aim of this is to just finish the race. Then finally, Tetris, where you have to get as many points as possible in the time remaining. There's some dip switches on the cartridges, and they changed the overall time limit to complete this game, but 6 minutes and 21 seconds was the standard time used for this tournament. To add more complexity to the mix, there's a custom score multiplier. Super Mario Bros. Is multiplied by 1, Rad Racer is multiplied by 10, and Tetris is multiplied by 25. So obviously your best bet of doing well is to get Super Mario Bros. And Rad Racer out of the way and get some lines in Tetris as quickly as possible. Unless you've been living under a rock, you've probably heard of the fact that lots of vintage collectibles have been skyrocketing in price. And it also seems like every man and his dog dog's dog is investing in something. Wouldn't it be sweet if there was a way to actually invest in something quite cool and different like video games? But unfortunately, the prices are just out of reach for most people. But that's where the sponsor of today's video comes in, Otis. Otis is an investment platform for cultural assets, where almost anyone can buy and sell shares of rare collectibles, art, and graded video games. To get started, all you have to do is download their app and sign up for free. They have over 100 rare collectibles to choose from, including sports cards, memorabilia, graded comics, contemporary art, and most importantly, graded video games. And plus they add new assets every single week. Once you buy your shares, you can then earn a potential return either by selling your shares to other members on the Otis platform, or if Otis sells one of the underlying assets you invested in for more than the price that you paid. More on Otis at the end of the video, but if you're interested in learning more, download Otis using the link in my description and get $20 free to make your first investment when you fund your account. We don't have an actual copy of this cartridge, but Freya and I decided to host our own World Championship event thanks to Dan, who owns all of these games individually. Welcome to the 1990s Nintendo World Championships. I'm your host, Ronald, joined by your host, Ronald.
Hello!
Today, we will witness history as Dorothy Gherkins and Big Jim 69 go head-to-head to compete for the highly coveted Nintendo World Championship cartridge.
Going first will be Dorothy, a 19-year-old gal from Scunthorpe.
Good luck, Dorothy! We started by beginning a timer and playing Super Mario Bros. And collecting 50 coins. After that, we paused the timer, loaded Rad Racer, started the timer again, and zoomed along the course to the finish line. And off she goes into Rad Racer. She's doing well, Ronald. We paused the timer again, loaded in Tetris, started the timer, and absolutely went for it. Look at her go! We got to 6 minutes and 21 seconds, we worked out the score, following the multipliers, and we saw who won. That's a good score. And here goes Big Jim 69.
He's got a long way to go, Ronald.
He sure has a face that only a mother would love.
I agree, Ronald.
And in goes Rad Racer. And in goes Tetris.
And how will he do in Tetris?
Let's find out. Good grief, he's doing terrible.
He sucks.
And it's a clear winner. Dorothy Gherkins will be taking home the Nintendo World Championship cartridge.
Congratulations, Dorothy Gherkins.
Do better next time, Big Jim 69. You suck.
If there is a next time.
There's no next time. The Nintendo World Championship cartridges are amongst some of the most desirable gaming-related items to have ever existed. The grey cartridges were used in the competitions and were given to the finalists, and they're insanely rare, but a bit more common. And there are gold versions, which were a part of the Nintendo Power giveaway. There are 90 grey cartridges in existence and only 26 gold ones. But thanks to this seller on eBay, there's about to be 27. I ordered a kit online which came with a bunch of bits to make my own. It arrived a few days later and contained an original NES cartridge with the PCB to give it the pins. It also came with a smaller PCB for the dip switches to sit on. It of course came with the dip switches and the stickers to finish it off. I started by wiping down the cartridge with isopropyl alcohol to clean off all the residue, then cut out the stickers. The dip switches used in the actual cartridge were white, so I did my best to replicate this with the stickers included. Looking pretty good. Next, I needed to get some chrome spray paint and a hot glue gun. Then, I got to work painting. I did 3 coats, leaving a good amount of time to dry between each one. The final result was pretty damn good. The next thing to do was to hot glue down the PCB into the shell. I then removed the legs from the back of the dip switches and glued that onto the PCB, and finally stick down the sticker. To finish the whole thing off, I ordered this really cool acrylic display case to make it look more legit. And boom, I'm super pleased with the final result. Again, a massive thank you to Otis for sponsoring this video. As I mentioned, Otis is an investment platform for cultural assets where almost anyone can buy and sell shares in rare collectibles, sneakers, and art. On Otis, you can buy shares in these assets for as little as $10, and then make money by either selling the shares back to Otis members, or if Otis sells the underlying asset for more than the price that you paid. One very special asset that they've just recently released is the Nintendo World Championship cartridge, the grey one, of which there's only 90 in existence, and this one is one of the 3rd highest water graded cartridges to have ever existed. All the shares on Otis sold out within 2 hours, but it will be open for trading again soon. Otis have other very exciting video game drops coming out, including Pokemon Red on the 20th of July and Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Download Otis and go and check it out, and use my link in the description below to get $20 free to make an investment when you fund your account. That is going to wrap it up for this video. I really hope you have enjoyed this video. It's taken us a good week to put this whole video together. We've had a great time, but it's obviously been very stressful, being that I live on a building site. I really enjoyed building my own Nintendo World Championship cartridge. I really hope you can have a go at doing it yourself. Leave a comment down below for what you thought of this video. I had a great time filming it, and if you enjoyed it, it's a little bit different. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'll catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.
you.